Hello guys, welcome to my video. We're going to discuss some of the things that you can do if you come to Hattiesburg. And you know, Hattiesburg is a really exciting place to visit because it has a lot of history. It's an old town that's been around for a long time, and the downtown area, there's a lot of refurbishing that's been done over the years, so it's really interesting. It's very pleasant place to visit downtown. There's a tour that you can actually take that's hosted by a committee here in town, that you know, you can go on different sections of town and they kind of explain the history of it as you go. Hattiesburg has a great zoo. They have a lot of new animals. They've really spent a lot of money on that zoo over the last few years to bring it up to speed. So, and it's real nice. It's associated with Kemper Park, which is a really nice park. You can picnic. It's got a playground for kids. It's a great place to hang out, and there's a lot of shade and a lot of open spaces if you want to, you know, play some sports or whatever. Then you have the University of Southern Mississippi campus, which is nice to visit as well, and they've got an all-American rose garden that's really beautiful, especially in the time of year when they bloom. Then as far as eating goes, whatever your taste might be, there's a place here that'll satisfy it. They have all kinds of different, literally at least 100 different restaurants that you can pick from to go eat. All different kinds of cuisines. I mean, it's just whatever your taste is, there's something for it here. We have Camp Shelby, which is an army base. It's just right south of the town, and they've got a museum there that tells the history of Camp Shelby, and it's an army base. There's a lot of interesting things about Camp Shelby that may attract different people. Then you have the Black Creek canoe trip. It is a scenic trip. You rent canoes. You can stop and get out and go camping, swimming. That's really a nice place to go, especially if you like getting out in nature. Then there are about 4 different water parks around Hattiesburg, and they are different in the way they're set up. They're all fun to visit, especially in the summertime like it is now. It's very hot, so you know, being around water is going to be great. Then you have the Longleaf Terrace, and this is an interesting part of Hattiesburg because Longleaf Terrace is about 39 miles long, and it's what they did is they took the old railway system that was original coming into Hattiesburg, and they converted it to a biking, walking, hiking feature. So I mean, there's a lot of different parts to it, and there's a lot of fun to that. And you know, if you like getting out in nature and doing bird watching, looking at different plants and things of that nature, just getting out for a nice ride with your friends or a nice stroll, it's a great place to visit. And attached to Longleaf Terrace is a 23 mile, it's a horse riding. You can rent a horse, you can go horseback riding on different trails, and that's people that enjoy doing that. That's a great thing to do. And then you have Paul B. Johnson, which is a state park right south of town. It's got a big lake. It's a state operated park. It's a very nice facility. It's got a big playground at the top of it where kids, they've got different activities like jungle gyms and swings and places for kids to play and hang out. Plus you have a pretty good sized beach area as well. You can lay on the beach. There's a lot of camping. You can bring your boat, dock a boat, pull out your wave runner, whatever. It's a nice park, and it gets a lot of activity, so it's a great place to go visit, and it's kept up very well. And then you've got the Veteran Memorial Park, which is a great place to visit, and there's a lot of military history in Hattiesburg from all different wars that we've fought in. So there's a lot of interesting history there. And then there's a railroad museum. Railroad was a big thing when the town originated, and all of the original depot and things like that have been converted to restored to its original setting, as a kind of a museum. There's a lot of interesting things in that museum about railroads, different kinds of railroads, involvements of the railroad. So it's a great place to go and visit too, and it's downtown by Chain Park, which is great because there's a lot of shade down there. It's got a little creek that runs through it. It's very clean. And and then south of town you've got DeSoto National Park. You've got Evelyn National Park. There's a lot of things to do around Hattiesburg. If you like to watch movies, there's a great theater system. There's like 18 different movies showing at any one time. Or if you just like to hang out, there's a lot of different hotels. It's a college town plus an army base, so there's a lot of nice hotels to stay. It's a good place to visit, and we have a new welcome center that's really nice. It actually is has a camping facility. It has all kinds of information about Hattiesburg, events that are coming up. They always have a music festival every year. They've got a blueberry festival every year. They've got when the crawfish are in season, they have a crawfish festival. And unfortunately, anybody that's coming has missed that. But there are other events going on. So, there's a lot to do. I think anybody that comes to Hattiesburg is going to feel welcome, and they're going to find a lot of great activities to do. So, please, by all means, come and visit, and we'll just find all kinds of different fun things to do while you're here.